I want to do a little video on horizontal magazine pouches. Get asked that a lot. You know, why do I run horizontal? It's a lot more common now. You know, back in 2020, I was taking a S-Tack Kiwi, the long version, running one wrap through it horizontally, so I can mount a S-Tack Kiwi horizontal like this. AXL came out with this. Love this pouch, really great pouch. Yeah, but let's get into why we run horizontally. Well, mainly this is for emergency reloads. You know, I like to call it an emergency reload, not a bolt lock or a speed reload, because you know, why are we doing a reload with the bolt lock to the rear, right? Well, we're engaging, right? We're not doing our job, we're not paying attention, and the bolt lock to the rear. But we need to be engaging that target right there. So we need to be engaging bolt lock to the rear. We screwed up, we weren't counting our rounds. So bolt lock to the rear, we need to be engaging, and now we need to get this up as fast as possible. This is an emergency reload. I like to make sure to call it that and not just speed. Because you see a lot of guys, you know, in the military, every single reload they'll do on a range is an emergency reload, speed reload, bolt reload, whatever you want to call it. Every single reload is that. You know, I want to get out of the mindset of that. I want to get into the mindset of, hey, we're in a cover and conceal position. Every time before I move, I'm going to top off my ammo and make sure that I have a full mag in my gun whenever possible. But yeah, horizontal, why do I like it here? Most guys run it right on their hip like this, right? Nothing wrong with that. I did that for years. It works great. Not an issue. The only reason why I like this more here is, well, it's more intuitive. It's easier. It's just more easy to just come here versus here, right? I mean, it's less motion. You're not doing weird things with your hand. Because if you're coming to your hip to do your emergency reload, you're having to turn your wrist, cant your wrist, you can't see what you're doing. You're coming here, you're not able to get a good grip on the magazine, versus right up front, I'm here, I can stage my thumb in a longer position so that I can just pull it out and drop it. Thumb comes right into as a guide. I can come right up and I don't have to move my thumb, it's already on the bolt release. Versus if I'm on my hip, I can't get a good index on this magazine. Kind of can, it's not as high as I'd like it. I come up, same thing. It's just a little bit more movement, it's a little bit more awkward. And I did just mention a second ago, right? Some people will get mad about this. I can't see what I'm doing when it's on my hip like this. You know, you can lean away, you can kind of look. But with that being said, a lot of people say, hey, don't look while you're reloading. You know, look at the target while you're reloading. Cool. I think it's important to understand that we should train to the standard of being able to do this, you know, completely blind, specifically for nighttime operations, right? Being able to do this completely blind, being able to reload without looking. But I don't think there's a problem, right? If there's a guy shooting at you, right? What's more important? Me getting this gun up fast? I mean, looking at this guy and getting out the gun a little bit slower because I'm not able to see what I'm doing. So I don't think there's any problem where I'm engaging. I'm engaging, bolt lock to the rear. I need to reload. What's the problem with me looking down real fast so I can see, make sure that I'm getting a positive grip on this? Looking back up, I still have spatial awareness of what's going on. I can pull it up, and then as I'm coming up, I can look right in. I mean, I'm able to still see the battle space, still see what's going on. It's okay to glance down and look at things while you're reloading. You don't need to just be staring right at the target the whole time.